So you're listening to the Blank Podcast, and this is episode 2. I am Mr. Frazelis, but for this conversation, call me Kevin. And weekly, I will have a few of my students join me for an enlightening discussion about the books that we're reading in class. This week, we have Sion, Emma, Elena, also known in my class as Coyote, and Daniel to discuss the novel, The Metamorphosis. Today, we'll talk about the ending of Franz Kafka's classic novel, The Metamorphosis, and their thoughts on Letters to His Father, which is a 45-page letter that Franz Kafka wrote to his dad. And the students will be sharing some exciting facts and thoughts and analysis on the book. All right, so Emma, how are your classes and or work going? All right, they're piling up. You're trying to keep up with all of them. Cyan, how are classes going? Solid. Coyote, how are classes going?
Okay. I'm just trying to do better at some of them.
All right, attendance.
Yeah.
Okay, Daniel, how are classes and work go?
My classes could be better. Work is pretty good.
All right, how's life going? Like, how's your general life going?
It's alright. Honestly, thinking I feel like it could be better, but this is me.
All right, Coyote, how's life going?
It's pretty good now. I'm in the practice, so I have more things to do now than before. Where I would just come home and do nothing.
All right, so you're doing track team. Life is happy. Sion, how's life going?
I'm lost.
You're just lost in life?
Yeah, I don't have direction.
You don't have any direction? What happened?
I don't know. Like, I don't have desires. Like, I don't know what I want.
Is this like a senior year thing or is this like a usual thing?
No, it's never happened.
Oh, no, it's probably a senior year thing.
No, it's happened all throughout high school.
Oh. I mean, listen, high school is like a weird transition period. To be honest, you'll probably find yourself to be more fulfilled when you have more time to think about this stuff. You can ponder the world in college. How's your life going, Emma? Oh, you guys are lost? Oh, man. You guys are lost? I don't know. Damn. I don't know. I feel like this is where I'm like supposed to give you guys like some deep advice, but I don't know. At 18, 19, I kind of really knew where things are going either. Listen, here's the best advice I can give you. Don't do anything really, really stupid, and maybe this will work out. Not 100% it'll work out, but maybe it'll possibly work out. But Emma, we'll go back with you. How are the post-secondary plans going?
Very good for an answer. Like, you talking about college?
Yes. Yeah. College or anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm waiting for an answer. Being patient.
All right, being patient. Sion, what are the post-secondary plans?
Awesome.
All right, waiting for an answer?
Yeah.
All right. Coyote, you've already made a major decision?
Yeah. So this is a really good experience.
All right. And Coyote's going to the Army. We're shocked, though. Again, 2 more inches would not have been able to. Daniel, what are you doing in the future?
I want to do the science, and I'm just waiting for a few more acceptances
Okay.
to weigh my options with which one to go to.
All right. That is super cool. All right. I'm going to go Daniel and circle back. All right. What fun things are happening to teenagers right now? What is trending?
Well, honestly, for me, my point of view is gaming.
Okay.
So I'm a PC myself, so that's what I'm into right now. And that's what I see is what trending is for me, since that's literally all I get on my social media apps.
Okay. Is it the Elden Ring? Because I heard the Elden Ring is big.
No, I'm more of a Valorant player, so you'll find that one thing if you search it up.
All right, I don't know what that is, and I'm probably not going to figure it out because I'm too old.
Okay.
Elena, what is trending in your world right now? What fun things are happening to teenagers?
Well, I'm always doing something, so I'm not really up to date exactly with what's going on, but what my friends usually talk about is just like TikTok and stuff like that.
The TikTok. Okay. Sion, I don't know what actually interests you outside of the building. What's trending right now in your life? What's happening to teenagers?
I like incense right now on the court. That's what's up, because you gotta design your life
Okay, so you're into the incense, the home decor, the feng shui, trying to get the energies right. All right, you're a spiritual kid. I had no idea you're a spiritual kid. Emma, what about you? What's trending in your life right now?
Attack on Titan's final episode, final season came out, and I'm very happy. And also, Black Clover chapter 328 also came out. They're both animes, and they both came out on my younger sister's birthday. So it's just like, it's very good going on right now. Like,
Yeah, I know you're into the anime because one day you were on the board and you signed your name. You signed your first name Emma, but then you gave yourself like this anime like last name, Uzumaki, and I was just like, this kid's a nerd. But anyway, but no, it was funny though. Yes, I've never gotten into the anime. It seems like it's very interesting. It's just, I've never stuck with it. Like I watched the Avatar: The Last Airbender, and I was like, this is really good. I just have no interest to pursue this out of it, even though I know it's like the biggest thing in the building. I have no interest to pursue it out of it. One kid in the library told me it's not a real anime though, so I can't be. Yeah, I know it's not.
Yeah, I didn't want to say it. But
Yeah, okay, no, I know you anime kids are snobs. It's okay. I try to relate, but I'm just not. I don't know. Again, I have the nerdy makeup and everything. It just doesn't happen. Okay, so now we're going to summarize the Metamorphosis and the ending as well. So Emma, go ahead, read your summary for everyone.
Gregor one day woke up a cockroach. This was very unfortunate for Gregor because he was the breadwinner for his family and they depended on him for income. His family, the Salzmas, had to go through many changes, including everyone getting a job plus having to take care of Gregor. After a while, Gregor's family got tired of him and wanted him gone. Finally, when Gregor died, his family was very happy to see him gone and totally forgot about him.
All right, so the first thing we're going to address here about the Metamorphosis, since we're done with the book in class and we've moved on to another text, here's the question I want to ask you guys first. What was the thing that stuck out to you most about the text now that we've reached the end? What was the thing that grabbed you the most from the text itself? And it can be anything.
Well, to me, it was the horror of being alone and having no support.
Wow.
Like your parents and like most of the people you know just like fully cut you off.
Was it because you never considered that could ever happen?
Yeah, because I didn't think my own family would do that. But my family hasn't done that yet, so.
Oh, okay.
What stuck out to me the most about the text was how the family really didn't care for Gregor anymore and were happy he died after everything he did for them. That really hurt. Like, it hurt. That honestly really did hurt me. It was just like, damn.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Sion, what stuck out to you?
I was thinking it's like biblical nature, like the way it was written. Like I thought it was like a modern day, or what Kafka thought would be like a prophecy for his life, and maybe those who had a similar like
upbringing.
Yeah.
Interesting. Coyote, go ahead.
The thing that shocked me the most is the same thing about how your family could betray you and abandon you. And for me, it was shocking that his sister would do that, especially since she was the one who showed that she cared a little bit more about him than anyone else. Because she would try to take care of him a little bit, and then at the end, she was the one who wanted to get rid of him.
I want to stick on the family thing and ask like a follow-up question here. I mean, did you guys never consider that this could happen to a family, and has it affected the way you see your family?
No, I know for a fact it happens. Like, I see it a lot. There's certain stuff but it's like, it's just more of the fact that it happened to him because, like he was literally the person they all depended on. So it's just like, you just throw him under the bus when you don't need him. And it's just like, that's really fucked up. That's really messed
It's
up.
fine.
Yeah, it's the fact that of you being used and then it's thrown away so easily.
Wow. I mean, has this made you guys, I don't know, like look at your families differently?
No.
To me,
No?
but it's just like it kind of opened my eyes to maybe expect that if it does happen, you know?
Okay.
I think the same thing. Like I don't. It definitely didn't cross my mind about my family because like I know my family is good. Like we're good people and we all like think about each other and think about each other's feelings and stuff like that. But like you said, it's also something you should be aware of because it can happen to anybody.
Okay.
I think the book opened up like my perception of family in the sense that like family isn't like it's one word and it's one unit, but it's made of its parts. So like each person has to play its part, and like it's a bunch of mirrors. Like you're seeing only how others see you. You don't see they don't see you working hard necessarily. They just see you're only able to do so much. So the idea of family isn't necessarily what one could see it as.
No, I actually agree with what you're saying. As what you're saying, like really, what we are in a lot of ways is how people perceive us, right? Like how people see us, and how people see us is really what we are to the public, and it's just like a really interesting thing. Like I always find this interesting, and I don't want to go so deep into this because other teachers listen to this, but like sometimes kids will be like, "Oh man, I was talking with one of my friends, and people seem to hate you," and I'm just like, "Oh, that's cool." Like, and then like, but then I'll talk to another kid, and they're like, "Oh man, you're like my favorite," and I'm just like, I guess I'm whatever to what people would want, but no, this is true, right? You're whatever to how people perceive you, and there's very little you can do about it. It's this really weird, bizarre thing because we do see Gregor try to make overtures to the family, but it didn't really matter because the family wanted to see him as the enemy, as the root of all their problems. So he was the root of all their problems. Man, this is something so like I don't know. It's like a really fascinating thing in so many ways about like how your family perceives you. But you mentioned an interesting thing about you believe your family are good people. And I've never met your family. Well, actually, I met your sister. She was here. Then your younger sister's here. Are you middle? Are you middle child? Oh, okay. Um, but here's the thing, though. Like, I don't know. Like, is there such a thing as good people?
Yeah, I think I would consider myself a good person. Like, but if I was to put in the situation as them, like I would understand. I would understand somewhat, but at the same time, I think I would be more like Gret was in the
Okay.
beginning, always because I'm always like that. I always have to deal with a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to deal with, even though it's not necessarily a big
Yeah.
roach. And I'm a big sister, so it's like I'm the oldest in my house, so it's like I have to do a lot of stuff. So it's like I don't think my family will betray me, but I don't keep that. Like I don't push that away from me.
Okay. I don't know about you guys. Do you think good people exist? Good and bad people? Is life binary like that?
There's very evil people and there's very good people, I think.
I can't really give my opinion on that, honestly, because I haven't found someone that has that good of a heart. Sorry. But yeah.
I don't know. It's
But
interesting.
I've been mean to people.
I think we're all mean to people. I think, listen, being mean is kind of fun sometimes.
Like you said, like if you're able to be mean to someone, that doesn't make you a bad person necessarily. So people could kind of be. It doesn't really. It's not definite. People could just change. Like people mature and people like.
Yeah, listen, I think that's true. Listen, I think people are inherently complicated.